Stream up nice. Starting to stream up nice and smooth. Crispy. Who started off with? I'll start out with the white. It's the game, you know, I mean, magic. Have it. It didn't have it. Yo.
The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at US Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. The scene a short time ago, this crowd decked out in purple, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football, folks, as the Vikings get set to do.
This nigga quit? Got niggas quitting already, bro.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle with the Minnesota Vikings. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Arrowhead. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Cook. Crank that dig. Look at this, bro. So inspirational, man. Waiting for this nigga, man. Bro, why it's not giving me? I didn't. Let's do my photos.
Right there, 56. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Cousins to throw it. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
I got you, son.
Cousins.
You're all mine, baby. You're all mine.
That's to Dalvin Cook, his running back. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down.
Mike 56,
8 yards, first down as they're able to convert.
I know, easy.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense.
And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double teamed and sometimes triple teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground?
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Cousins now. They're able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards the pickup there.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opened things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where he, their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
All right.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On 2nd down, it's Cook.
He didn't even know what I was
This time
doing.
he's able to take it down to the 42. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Check three.
Lucky 48. Wait the hot.
They run again on first down. Cook. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Shift.
Wide. Hey, orbit. Wait the hot.
They'll try to throw now. Cousins.
Here we go.
Let's
And
go.
taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in with in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, you know, how you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
For mine.
You were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 7. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Here we go, G. Get off the field. Alert 3.
Throwing. Cousins setting up the screen for Cook. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
Here we go.
We're scoreless after 1. to throw. Cousins. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it.
Hey, Ken!
To try again after the sack. Cousins flushed out right. It's caught.
Let's go.
in the end
Dot,
zone.
dot,
Touchdown,
dot, dot.
Minnesota.
That's what I
BC
throw, bro.
Johnson there to make the grab. And the Vikings take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive.
Mike's 56. Drop deep, drop deep.
Well, that drive felt like it took up an eternity. We finally have some action on the scoreboard.
Yeah, but plenty of action prior to, because that drive took up all the first quarter before we spilled into the second, and finally, points were registered.
On the other sideline, they're chomping at the bit just to get the football. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken short.
Come on now, let's go.
Little bitch. Oh, yo. Ugh.
Yellow!
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Here I come, here I come. Rush in.
Hey, 57 color, 57 color.
Slam, slam.
Mahomes now to throw, escaping the pressure right.
Nope.
He's got a man, complete. He got
Good work,
29
boys. Let's go.
yards that time.
Let's go.
What?
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. Sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Check.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. Anthony Harris on the tackle. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Hard, fellas. Oh.
Hey, yellow, go gun.
Let's play it. 64, weak. 54's Mike. 54's Mike. 54.
A quick throw out to Hardman on the perimeter. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Yellow!
Hey, watch the slant. Watch.
Attack!
Kill.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And
go.
he'll take this one down to about the 40.
Fourth down.
Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Bullet high. Go.
Here we go with Williams.
Oh my
And he's
God,
able to get
bro.
it to the 33. Good enough.
Who
for
put me
the
off
first
guard
down.
with the run?
They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. 8-0 our score with 2 minutes left in the 2nd quarter.
Yellow!
Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
Writing down your ad-lib.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. On 1st down, Mahomes eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Hey, Sunday. Hey, Sunday.
Right there. 54 Mike.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together. Yellow.
Jam. He's coming. Double up.
Nice hit.
Throwing again on second down. Mahomes forced out to his left. There goes it.
Dang,
And
OG.
it'll be intercepted.
Let's go,
Picked
OG.
up by Anthony
Feel bad
Harris.
for him.
And a big turnover
He
there as
wanted to
his
go
guys will
deep.
get the football back.
He sucked.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience
Suck
there,
ass.
did they? Just down a score,
Suck
they come
ass.
out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Throwing his Cousins. It's complete to Diggs. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
Crank that D.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
Crank that D.
Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball. Give me that ball. First.
Check 15.
Wait, hot.
Now Cousins.
No blocks, bro.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long.
Mike's 56.
3rd and long for Cousins. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Here's one of 2 Colquitts punting at our game here. This is Britton who gets the first shot. And here's a very low line drive, almost whiffed on it.
Oh, that's probably
A
good.
special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Watch 15. Watch twist.
Check 99. Check. Lucky.
Final shot before the half for Mahomes. Flush to his right. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
No way, brother.
Touchdown, 1 2-point conversion. That
They have
accounts
another
for our
try.
first half total. 8-0 is our score. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half.
Bro, I swear. Oh.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
Yellow.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Let's go.
And that'll be
Intentional grounding.
incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
49. Check 49.
Mahomes to throw on second down. Flushed out right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And he can't hang on. He had a good shot there for his 3rd pick of the game.
Can't keep aiming for him
Instead,
now.
it's 3rd down.
Yellow.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Mike 55. Mike 55. Mike 55. Pick me up. Here we go. Watch twist.
Yellow.
The twist. Undercrunch.
Now here's Mahomes. Dancing to his left. And going deep for Hill. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And
I'll give you
look, it
something
doesn't
better
matter
than
whether you're
that,
playing
homeboy.
man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. Sherrill's on the return. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Vikings, they'll be set up well as they take over in great field position. 1st and 10.
Gun.
Who do you want?
Try to fire up that running game with Dalvin Cook. And
I didn't hit the sideline.
The 35-yard line. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Wide, get wide.
On the carry, it's Cook. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
Bullet high.
On 2nd and 12.
Bro,
Cousins.
nobody blocking this
Nowhere
nigga.
to escape, and he goes down. Chris
Crap.
Jones able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long. Here's
Nobody
Cousins.
blocked this nigga.
And the
Oh
pressure
my god.
gets to him again.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Cousins in the offense is going to stay out there. They're
Thanks.
going to try on 4th down.
Go ahead.
Now
Yeah, hold
Cousins
that block.
on 4th down. Oh, and he'll just get rid of this one deep. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, they really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense, great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, and especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
He's coming. We got double up. Hey, 15. Kill.
Shift. Joker.
15.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Buying time to his left. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that's caught. It's Kelce.
Really?
Touchdown, Kansas City.
Really?
Travis Kelce. 51
You let that nigga run that?
yards.
Come on,
as
bro.
his guys have cut the lead down to 2. One to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. They'll look to run for him with Williams.
Bro.
And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. So 8-8 our score now as he'll send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Let's go.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
Check 53. In your face.
Two.
first down throw for Cousins. Escaping the pressure right. And his throw here's incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And now it's second down. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves.
They gave me that. They gave me that.
Before actually making one,
They didn't give
and
me
none
that.
of them being done very confidently.
Truth
me,
be
man.
told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. Here's a quick throw to Thielen.
Bro, I was gone.
Inside the 35. 10 yards, and it's good
They
for a
said
Viking
try to read
first
my
down.
play.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Tighten up, tighten up. Pull it together.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. First down, here's the run of Cook. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
Check. Crunch. Crunch. Quaker Omaha. Hey, yo. Where's the hot?
Throwing on second and 14. Cousins nowhere to escape, and he goes
Bro, his
down.
fat fuck ass,
Chris
man.
Jones, who else? He's in there
Bitch
for
ass,
his
man.
fourth
He's a
sack of
bitch.
the afternoon.
He fucking
So now
on
after the
it,
sack,
man.
Cousins and the Vikings come up here third and long.
Offensive line act like they can't fucking stop.
Cousins.
Oh, he getting past them niggas every time.
And that is
On display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Here's Britton Colquitt now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Oh, it's a wobbler here. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10.
Don't press on them.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Yellow.
Check nickel.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Being chased out left. It's Kelsey on the grab. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
So that'll back him up 5.
Yellow. I go on, Eddie.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Hey, yellow. Go gun. Check.
Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4. Nice, sweetheart.
Fight down these two.
You got tape.
Now Mahomes throwing on second down.
Yeah, you want to blitz me, pussy? You want to blitz me?
He's the one who runs him down,
Bitch
and
ass
my
nigga,
goodness,
man.
that is just
Pressure
a
on you, bitch.
disastrous loss for this offense. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Let's get in that half. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Let's go, defense.
Hey, rip lift.
Let's go, defense. Hey, here we go.
Hey, alert 3. Alert 3.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Eluded, and this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. Well, I don't know if careless is the right word there, but bottom line, here in the fourth quarter, tie game, you can't do that.
You sure can, Brandon, and not only do you give up the lead, now you've got to turn around, punt it away from your own 20 as well. So it's really a double whammy with time starting to become a factor. And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 50.
22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber.
You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see me.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. Inside of 2 minutes remaining in a 2-point ball game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Hey, switch gears.
Yellow.
Check your hot read.
Check 52.
Back to throw. Flush to his right. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Anthony Barr in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs.
Hey, watch Sam. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Box trot. Right there.
Think I didn't.
Now Mahomes. Now a desperation throw deep
Nope.
down. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes.
Bitch
And
ass
he'll
niggas.
take it
Man!
back all the way up.
Quit! Bitch! Bye! Bye! Adios! Adios, bitch! Adios! 2 games in a row. Come on, let's run another one. Count it up. Counting up.
The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at US Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. It can certainly get loud inside this building, and just a few moments ago when the Vikings were introduced, it was downright shaking in here. They're set for football as the Vikings get ready to do battle with the Baltimore Ravens. Dan Bailey now to put the ball in the air, and we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. This will be taken about the 12. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line.
Here we go.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Watch 54. I got you. I got you. Back, back, back.
61. Match stops. Right. Let's go.
And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Let's go.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Three buzz.
Jackson.
55.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
And this one complete to Seth
That's supposed to be an
Roberts.
interception.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 31-yard line.
There we go.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10. Down at the 31. They run. It's Mark Ingram. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Tackle made by Everson Griffin. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jackson throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Coverage there by the safety, Harrison Smith.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
I'm dishing though.
On 3rd down, Jackson.
Yeah.
He makes
Bro.
a run for this. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 20-yard line.
He's the type that's gonna rule out. That was a risky hit from him though. I could have stripped him.
Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. 1st and 10 right at the 20.
Alert flare, alert flare, flare.
From the gun, it's a run for Ingram. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Right stone. Travel.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. You got nothing today. You got nothing. Check.
Jackson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
Check, check, boys.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings. They run, Cook. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Blue draw corkers.
Big edge, big edge, big edge.
On 2nd and 11 now. Cousins lets it flip. Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas.
He's
And the
forgetting,
return
bro.
this time will go out
I didn't
to the
launch it.
42-yard line.
Launch
Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school.
Bro, oh my God, bro. He just broke a tackle late.
Mark Ingram, 42 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's get it. Lucky 48.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Cousins. Flushed out right.
Bro, he didn't even.
Picked off by the Pro Bowler Marcus Peters.
Not
and they
going to the
have the
wrong
football
person.
and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey. On the ball.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Here we go.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to tear you up. Don't get nervous.
Here's Ingram. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
Anthony Barr got a real education at UCLA in playing not just his normal position of stand-up outside linebacker, but down defensive end. So he had to incorporate a variety of moves, take on bigger people. So he learned great leverage while he was there. That really helps him when he's trying to stop people running the ball.
Born in South Bend, Indiana. Thought about going back to go to Notre Dame, but you're right. Great career at UCLA and now a great career in the NFL.
Mike 54. Mike 54. 22. Jet. Bomber. 22. Jet.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. On 2nd and 12, Jackson escaping the pressure right. He'll try and run it. He'll have a 1st down inside the football. They forgot he can take off too.
And you often hear about the quarterback being the unaccounted for guy as a runner. Well, even on a passing play, he's unaccounted for as a runner, and he turned it into a nice gain.
A very nice run, and it turns in to 6 points. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Here are the
Stupid. I said, are you dumb? Stupid? Or are you dumb? Huh? Say with me like a dummy. You get. Are you dumb? Stupid? Or dumb? Huh? Look, you better listen. Down 2 touchdowns early.
Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least for that 0 on 4.
Slide them to the touchdown. Bop, bop.
Pass on 2nd down. That'll leave him trying to convert.
Bro, it was in Thielen hand.
Well, they took their shot.
You know what I'm aiming for, his bitch ass, man.
And it's 4th down. You can tell they were hoping
I'm going for
for
that
shit.
shit.
Offensively, several on the sideline.
If I don't make it, I suck. If I don't make this, man, I suck.
Yeah, I think you got to let them play. And the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
Let's go, Thielen! Let's go, go, Thielen! Let's go! What is he talking about? Let's go!
Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10.
Let's go!
Huge pickup as the sticks make a drastic shift
Let's
forward.
go!
Cousins now
Nigga, who you throwing it to? I didn't throw the ball.
here in this half, it's
Bro, oh my god, bro. I didn't even throw the ball.
It's a foot